Hello, good evening. Andrea, hi, how's it going? Carrie, hello. Just gonna do a short pop-up live. I have a little bit of happy mail from Dee's Creative Hands, and I thought I would open that along with having some bedtime tea. I do have to get up pretty early tomorrow morning, and I know it's very late for a lot of people. So anyway, I thought I'd come on, do a little bit of mindfulness, a little bit of happy mail. Hey, Jessica SMC, good to see you. Nice to see the official name change on your channel. And hello to Cops. Good morning, everyone, says Cops. And good evening, says Jessica. And hello, Lydia. Good to see you. I didn't know that you were live. I have been watching Halloween shows all night. I watched Twitches 2, and then, I was going to start Return to Halloween Town, but then I thought, you know what, I'm going to come upstairs, and I caught the last few minutes of Crystal Bag O' Days live, and then I'm like, okay, I'm going to drink my tea, and I'm going to get ready for bed. But, and then I decided, you know what, I'm going to go ahead and do a short live and just say hi to everybody and see how you're all doing. So what are you up to? No worries, Ola Joe. I'm just going to be here for a short period of time, but I know it's late for you, so feel free to go to bed. I do have what feels like yarn. And so I'm going to open that up. And I'm just going to get right to that part. But I'm not sure if this is from Dee's yarn sale that she did, her hand-dyed yarn sale. Whoops. Or if this was something that I won, but I'm going to go ahead and open it, and then I guess I'll find out, because I know that I was waiting for that. Waiting for like a prize, I think, from her, but also I did buy some yarn, so we will see. All right. Oh, wow, loud packaging. All right, let's see. Okay, here's a little card. This, oh, cute. This reminds me of Thomas Kincaid, but it is not. It is an artist named Joan Sanford. It's part of the Alzheimer's Association. That's really neat. Frodsham Farm, original watercolor painting. Hi, Mara. Thanks so much for your purchase and ongoing support. We appreciate you. Love you, girlfriend. Much love, Dee and Mark. Okay, so this is some of the yarn that I purchased from. Ooh, oh my gosh. Wow. Wow. Holy moly. Okay, I'm going to get it out of here, and then there's a little couple bags of stitch markers in there. All right. So yeah, I purchased, I think, 2 groups of 2 yarn from Dee, and then later on, I think I also got a couple more, so maybe those will be coming. And anyway, so let me show you what I got. First, we've got this yarn here. Dee's Creative Hands Crochet. This is 100% superwash merino. Each, I believe, is 100 grams or 220 yards of a DK weight. And this is in like, oh, it's pretty true to color what I'm seeing, but it's very pretty, almost like an emerald green with lighter green tones, and this like burgundy or plum type color. Anyway, oh, and it is really soft. Of course, I gotta smell it. Got a fresh smell to it. Let me just, hey, sunflowers. And Lydia is saying hi to everyone in the chat. Here is a joke for sunflowers. I've just been reading a book about anti-gravity. It's impossible to put down. That's cute. And here is a mindfulness quote for Lydia. Crochet teaches us patience as every masterpiece is built one stitch at a time. Oh, I really like that one. That was a good one. I don't know if that's really come up before. Okay, so Lydia says hi to everyone in the chat. And yeah, Liz. Hi, Liz. Hello, Mara. Stopping by to say hello and good night. Hello and good night. And let's see. Oh, yeah, Pretty Hanks. Now, here are the other ones. Oh, wow. This is a fingering weight. Yeah, I think it's, oh, yeah. And this is just lovely fall colors, mustard and orange and some greens. Oh, my goodness. These are gorgeous. Anyway, I love them. I'm super, super excited about these. I'm going to put this aside. And then she also sent stitch markers to go with each of them, I believe. So let me open these up. Oh, cute. So this one is like a gummy bear with some other beads on it in the lever back style. So it's a white gummy bear with some multicolored beads. And this one is purple and like clear beads along with a cluster of grapes. Cute. I like that. And then in the other one, we've got ooh, it's a very pretty butterfly, and I love butterflies. Look at the colors in that. In fact, I'm going to be a butterfly for Halloween, so I may have to use this as an earring on that day. And yeah, and actually this looks very similar to the color of my little butterfly costume. So pretty with like purple and blue and pink. Oh, I love it. And then the pink and purple beads on it. And then this one is a angelfish with beads that match, kind of a light teal or sea foam and white beads with the that go along with the fish. So cute. Well, thank you, Dee, for sending those along with it. I was very excited to make that purchase and to support your channel. So anyway, I will also read the little mindfulness quotes on my yogi tee here. First, it says, your greatest strength is love. And I like that. And on this one, it says, live by your inner knowledge and strength. I like it. I like it. Hello, Felicia. Good to see you. What was what made from? The yarn or? So we've got DK weight superwash merino and and I believe this one is fingering weight, also merino wool. Very pretty colors, right? And then the stitch markers are beads and then little metal charms. So yeah. Okay, let me go back up here. Jen Reeves says, hello. Oh, you're lurking till you fall asleep. Oh, okay. Well, for those that are observing from their Zen gardens or their beds, this is for you. Maybe. Where is it? Oh, there it is. Yeah. Okay. Yes, it really is freaking gorgeous, says Gary. Cute. Butterflies are gorgeous creatures. I agree. I I love it. I was on the Amazon when they had their big deal days, like what, a week ago, and I ordered a butterfly. So basically, it's like large butterfly wings. You tie it around your neck, and then it also has little finger holes so that as you're walking, it's just kind of flowing. And it even came with little, like an antenna headband and like a face mask if you decide to wear that. But I, I'll probably just wear the antennae on my head. So let's see, what else did I miss up there when I was opening yarn? A little bit of weather requests. Okay. Oh, and thank you. Jessica said, don't forget the thumbs up. So I appreciate that. Yeah. Thank you. Oh yeah. The butterfly. Oh yeah. It's very pretty. I really like it. But yeah, it's metal on, like gold metal, and then it's got like an acrylic or something overlay on it. It is very pretty. I really love butterflies and dragonflies and fish. Yeah. Cute. Ah, China, good to see you. How's work going? How's that job? I feel like I haven't seen you in forever. Oh, Tank. All right. Well, take care of yourself. And I'm just going to be hanging out for a few minutes. I just wanted to come on and open my happy mail from Dee's Creative Hands, the yarn that I purchased from her. I'm still waiting for some more to come in, and I'll open that. And yeah, so that's just kind of, I have to get up fairly early tomorrow, so I'll probably stay on till 10 o'clock my time. So for maybe 20 to 25 minutes. So hang out for a little bit. But yeah, just figured I could chit chat. Christine is crocheting. Hello, good evening, Yarny Lovies, she says. And Tank says, I'm laying here falling asleep. Well, I hope you sleep well. And oh yeah, yeah. I have actually made, I think it was butterflies. Yeah, I made a bunch of butterflies from a pattern from Crystal on Bag a Day. I made like, I don't know, 25 or 30 of these butterflies, and I gave them out to coworkers last spring, maybe. Oh gosh, it's been a while now. It could already be a year. It might have been a year already since I've made those. Yeah, I probably wouldn't be able to find a picture very quickly, but she had where you make like it almost looks like a little flower. You just work in the round and then you fold it in half and kind of stitch it up, and they make little pretty butterflies. And I used Lion Brand, like ombre type yarn or color changing yarn. And so every butterfly was different with the colors, the way they came in the striping and everything. It was really, they came out really good. I would definitely check out that pattern. It was very easy to make. And I just like cracked them out. You could just make them, you could make a few probably in an hour, 3 or 4 in an hour, most likely. They worked up very fast. And Felicia, are you crocheting? And Sunflower says, oh, I am a fan of Bag O' Day's channel. Yes, 900 and something thousand people are fans of her channel. Jessica says, heading to bed, 5:30 comes early. Yes, it sure does. Good night. Good to see you. Yeah, thanks to those of you that popped in. China says, hello, Jessica, and good night, Jessica. And Nightbot saying, thank you, China, for hanging out with us today. And Sunflower says, I think I would enjoy making some butterflies. I need to practice basic stitches. Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure these were just double crochets in, in a circle. And gosh, I could probably find that pattern and link it here. Let's see. I'm going to do a quick search. Let's see. Oh yeah, there it is. Let me get the link and I will share it with you. Okay. All right, so I am going to, this is bag o' day butterfly. And Crystal's tutorials, they are very easy. She walks you right through it. And yeah, that's the thing about it, is like, if everyone can do it. Everyone should be able to do it. All right, so there it is. That is gonna, okay, I was frozen there for a second, but that link will take you right to the video. So if it takes you away from my live and you want to come back, that would be great. If you decide to stay over there and watch that video, that's okay too. All right, I'm gonna drink some of this tea. And so I always have like 2 types of tea, not always, but most often I will use 2 tea bags, and I make a nice hearty mug of tea. And so one of the teas is bedtime tea, and the other tea is a like a honey lavender. I think it's like honey lavender stress. It's like a stress relieving tea. So I have like the caramel bedtime tea and the honey lavender. I put a little bit of stevia, plain stevia in for a sweetener, and it just relaxes me and gets me ready for sleep. So there you go. Now, and it's so funny that I was describing my tea, Felicia, and you just asked. So hopefully that answers your question. And the brand is Yogi Tea. Yogi looks like that, the label. It's probably my favorite brand of tea. I have it in caffeinated and decaffeinated versions, and I like this tea. I drink it just about every day. And then I also do like stash, like breakfast tea. And so that's what, those are my teas of choice typically. But yeah, what I thought was really great is that on the tea bags for yogi teas, they have little mindfulness sayings, and many of the mindfulness sayings that I have in my little yogi mindfulness quotes come from the yogi teas. The rest are crochet type quotes that I partly came up with. And so anyway, yeah, so if you type in the word yogi, Y-O-G-I, you're going to get a mindfulness quote. Also, I just while you guys are here, and there's like 10 of you here, and hey Drini, welcome in. Hey girl, hey. She says, hey y'all, hey. You can type in Woolly, W-O-O-L-Y, and I'll do that now so that you can see. And we will get a quote about one of our woolly friends or wool yarn. So here we go. Nightbot says, wool is naturally resistant to mold and mildew. Love that. And here is a mindfulness quote. Crochet is a tactile art form that awakens the senses and brings a sense of grounding and peace. So there you go. I get to have my little nerdy moments, but anyway, what else do you guys have going on? Crocheting, winding down your days, getting ready for bed. Some people, they're on the other side of the world, so it's daytime for them. Let's see. Where can I purchase, what was that? Some yogi tea. Oh, you know what? I've found it at most grocery stores, and you can also buy it online. But yeah, China says you can get them at Walmart or Sam's Club or even on Amazon, and all of that is correct. Yeah, um, our local our local grocery store is Safeway, and they have them there. And I've purchased it at Walmart most frequently because typically, unless it's on sale at Safeway, it is less expensive at Walmart. And I have seen it at Fred Meyer, which is also Kroger. Yeah, I think I've ordered some on from Amazon as well. And yeah, so I think you can pretty much find it at any grocer. Yeah. And they have all kinds. They've got throat teas and like energy teas, the stress teas, like I talked about, like stomach one, ones for like if for good digestion and things like that. And they have a nice honey chai that I really like that one too. It's got the notes of cinnamon and clove, I think. It's really good. Let's see. Yeah, and so if you would like to have Nightbot drop your channel, just type the word mindful, mindful. And I think I'm going to be on here for about another 10 to 15 minutes so that I can get to bed myself for that early wake up. I'm going to be getting up, I think, at about by 5, probably by 5, so I can get myself ready. And I have my good friend is coming over for coffee in the morning before I go to work. So we've started a new little Wednesday morning tradition of getting together either at her house or my house, and we just catch up and over our morning coffee. All right, it looks like Lydia has requested a woolly fact, and I'm going to wait till that pops up here. There we go. The Lincoln sheep, originating from England, produces long and lustrous wool. Do we have wool fans out there? I know some people can't have wool, but do you guys like wool? I love wool. I had fun putting the wool facts together and getting that loaded into the Nightbot. So let's see. China says never worked with wool before. Wow. Wow. Well, we'll have to change that. We'll get you some superwash merino. Christine is crocheting, says, lovely way to begin Wednesdays. Yes, it is. It is Wednesday for a good amount of you, like the central and eastern time zones, and further east, it's just about Wednesday for the central time zone. Hi, Lisa's Crochet. I was driving and listening to a little bit of your live today. And she says, just heading to bed. Have a good night. Yes, here in Oregon, we've got 9:50. So it's not quite Wednesday yet. Still got a couple hours of Tuesday, but I don't intend to see the remaining 2 hours of Tuesday. I'm ready for Wednesday as well. Yes, and Lydia says we are not in the morning yet. Not quite. Not quite. Oh, got you, Christine. Sorry about that. I misunderstood. I was thinking that you were just talking about hanging out here. Anyway. But yeah, It is. Tomorrow will be the third week in a row that we have gotten together, and with our busy schedules, it's been really hard because I've been doing the YouTube stuff and then working at the school part-time and tutoring and stuff just going, of course, going on in my own life, you know. And then she's been really busy with work, and her mom is very well, basically she's not going to be with us much longer. So prayers for my friend's mom, that her transition will go smoothly, and that the hospice can keep her comfortable. Okay. So Christine, you're right here with me on the Western in the Western Pacific time zone. Yeah. Spokane, that's great. I can't remember if I'm sure you've said it before, but I can't remember. And my husband is a Gonzaga grad, actually, and we didn't make it up to Spokane this year, but we went a year ago in 2022. We were up in Spokane for a couple of days and hanging out with some friends there, and went by. Of course, we always go by the campus and everything. If I was able to have a couple of houses, one of them would definitely be in Spokane. And last summer, in summer of 22, my son worked up in Coeur d'Alene. And so when we went up, it was kind of to bring him back home at the end of summer, as he worked on the lake. Anyway, Sunflower says, how do you make your tea? I have a problem with keeping my tea warm. A friend from London told me to purchase an electric tea kettle. Yeah, so I have an electric tea kettle that we got at Costco, and it is really great. And so you can brew your tea in that, but I don't do that because my husband does, well, we do different kinds of tea. So I'm not going to be able to drink like a whole pot of tea, but it does have a diffuser in there, so you can stick loose leaf tea even, and then it will brew right in the kettle. But I just get the kettle up to like 100. I think we have it go to like 195 degrees, and then I pour it into my mug with my tea bags, and I let it steep. I have this little, it's called the Tea Buddy. I'm pretty sure that's what it's called. It's a little silicone, like a top and it has the little slit down the middle of the little top so that you can put your tea bag string across it. And then that way, when you lift it off your tea bag, like it doesn't fall into the water or into the tea. Anyway, and it does kind of keep it covered and keeps the heat in for a while. But once I take it off, it cools down kind of like a normal cup of tea would. And I was just telling somebody the other day, or I was mentioning it on my live, that I want to get one of those electric mug warmers, so you just like plug it in and then you stick your mug on it, and it keeps it warm so that you're not drinking lukewarm tea. But it's fine. When it cools down, I just drink it faster. So and Robin says, hi, Mara, just stopped in to say hi and night. Hope you have a good day at work tomorrow. Well, thank you, Robin. It's good to see you. Thanks for popping in. I'm just going to be on 6 more minutes. 6 more minutes. Here is your 6-minute warning. I want to log off by 10 p.m. my time so that I can go get ready for bed, and then try to at least get 6.5 to 7 hours sleep before I have to wake up. And the crochet queen is China. And that was Trish asking. Yeah, Felicia says, I don't mind cool or cold tea. And you know what I did the other day is I made up some just like stash breakfast tea, and I was drinking it, but I didn't finish it. And I was like, oh, I don't want to have any more caffeine. So I just poured it into a, like a travel cup with a lid. I stuck it in the refrigerator and then I drank the rest of it today. So yeah. Yeah, I like iced tea too. I drink iced tea a lot. But tea has so many, in my opinion, therapeutic benefits, especially if you're trying to avoid caffeine. I do drink caffeine myself because I usually have a couple cups of coffee a day. And then I'll drink some caffeinated tea sometimes. But uh, there's just a lot of like medicinal type teas, and I like to drink them. And let's see. And crocheting around New Zealand, Trish says nearly 6 p.m. on Wednesday evening in New Zealand. So, wow. Yeah. Just making sure I did miss a couple of hellos, so I apologize for that. But yeah, and Felicia says tea kettle as well. And Christina's Crocheting says that Spokane is a nice area. Yeah, I really like Spokane and that Coeur d'Alene and everything. I grew up in the Bay Area, and I'm actually going to be down there this weekend. On Friday, we're having the burial for my aunt. She actually passed away on September 30th. And so, but she's just being buried this coming Friday. Something that I found interesting and kind of nice is that it's going to be more like a celebration in a Hawaiian tradition. My mom and her siblings were born in Hawaii back in the 30s, and um, and so my aunt is she's going to have, my cousins asked us to come in like Hawaiian print shirts or shorts and flip-flops, so it's not your typical somber funeral type service. So that'll be interesting. I know I don't look Hawaiian. I'm not Hawaiian. My mom always said that she was 100% Portuguese, and our family does come from the Azores and Madeira. And when I had the ancestry DNA done, I came out at 35% Portuguese. So, and then a whole bunch of other Western European and United Kingdom, Ireland. My dad's side of the family was mostly Ireland. So that whole area there is what my DNA shows. but yeah, 35% Portuguese, but I look all Irish. All right. Okay. Well, I'm just about to wrap it up. If anybody else wants to do drop their channel, go ahead and type mindful now so that everybody can go and check out your channels and pick you up or double check that they still have you. Just type mindful, MINDFUL. And if you want any more woolly facts, go ahead and type woolly, WOOLY, real quick. And hi, Chris. Yep, I'm just doing a short live. And so I've only been on about 35 minutes, but I'm going to be wrapping up in just a minute here. Feel free to let's get our final mindfulness quotes, our final woolly facts, and feel free to drop those channels. And yeah. Let's see. Trish, you will see China in my live as well. Yeah. Alicia says you can brew tea concentrate and pressure can it for long-term storage. That's awesome. Yeah. Never had coffee. Good for you. Good. Don't do it. I feel like um I feel like I don't drink a ton of caffeine, but I do drink my share. I drink my share and maybe my husband's share. Yes. Yeah, I've been doing the movie nights. I won't be at this coming Friday's movie night though, since I'm going to be out of town and we'll be hanging out with friends and family on Friday night. So yeah, I won't be able to go to Cynthia's and Mr. Joyful's channel this week. But I love watching the movies or watching like Call the Midwife and yeah. And let's see. Loose leaf tea. I have a little bit of it. Primarily, I do have I just buy tea that's in a tea bag. So that's the majority of what I have drank. But I have some passion tea that's loose leaf. And one of my friends gave me some. This was before we got our kettle, or before I even thought of putting the loose leaf tea into the kettle. She gave me some of the little bags, the tea bags, and they're empty. And they're like a little cinch bag. And so you just open up the little pouch and stick in your tea and then cinch it up, and then you just use it. So that was really cool. I didn't know that they sold little empty tea bags like that, because I do have one of the, I also have one of the teaspoons where you just pinch the sides and it opens up and you grab out your tea and then you can just stir it. It's like made of stainless steel, and then you just stir it and brew your tea with the teaspoon. In the old days, we used loose leaf tea. Tea bags weren't invented. LOL. That's cute. Yeah. Yeah. It will be. It should be nice. My grandparents all came out from Ireland. Okay. All right. So I'm going to just finish up this chat and then call it a night. Thanks for those of you that kind of popped in. I will show my yarn real quick again. This one decided to come undone, but that's okay because now you can see what it looks like open. But it's kind of real lovely fall colors, yellows and mustard, and then kind of green, and a little bit of plum colors in there, and then nice orange and burnt orange. This one you can kind of see the teal in it a little bit. Really lovely. This is a fingering weight merino. And I know China likes the green, but this is like an emerald and then just lighter shades of green. It's not neon, but it is a brighter, lighter green. And then it's got like eggplant plum colors in it. This is a DK weight. Really, really nice. This gives me Frankenstein vibes. So anyway, I picked those up from Dee's yarn sale. And yeah. All right. So here is Trisha's channel. Make sure you go and pick her up. And a mindfulness quote for Lydia: travel in grace, knowing that you are protected by love. And there is Christine is Crocheting's channel. Please make sure to go pick her up as well. And I'm pretty sure I have your channel, Christine. I'm just going to double check though. Let me try to get to my live real quick. I didn't even pull it up on my own phone here. Oh, and China's channel, Ali's channel, Jude's channel, Michi's channel. Okay, Nisi. There we go. Let me check out. Yep, I have your channel, Christine. And there we go. All right. Well, I hope everybody has a very good rest of your night and day. And I will hope to catch you guys again very soon. Let's see. On Thursday, I'm going to be on the road, so I'm probably not going to be around too much. And then, of course, Friday, I'll mostly be offline. So, yeah, maybe Saturday morning is, yeah, because I'm not sure. Tomorrow night, I'll probably be hanging out at the Stitching Together with Friends after I finish up all my day of work and tutoring. And I also have an eye appointment tomorrow. So another full day tomorrow. All right, let's see. So here is a wool fact. Wool can be blended with synthetic fibers to create machine washable yarns. Christine says, I don't like the smell, so I'm sure I won't like the taste. And I'm not sure what that was referring to. Sorry about that. Maybe tea. Maybe tea. Okay. Felicia says, good night, everyone. And Crocheting Around New Zealand, Trish says, good night, Felicia. And let's see. Yes, I have my grandmother's teaspoon like that. Okay. Yes, very pretty yarn. It is. And kindness matters. Spread it like sunshine. Lydia says, good night, everyone. I will see everyone next week. Rest of this week, I'm going to be away from YouTube. I will watch the replay this week. I will be back on next week. Excellent. Take care, Lydia, says Trish. Bye, Lydia. There's China's channel right there. Lydia says, good night, my friends. I love the yarn. Good night, sweet Mara and chat. What brand did I get of the yarn? The yarn is by Dee's Creative Hands Crochet. I will link her channel in my description box after the live. And my tea is Yogi Tea. Yeah, yes, it does. But, she made it to 88. And my family doesn't usually have that kind of longevity. So she's going to be dearly missed. But now it's like my mom and all her siblings are gone. And I think that was the hardest part for me. Losing my aunt was kind of like losing my mom again. And, they were sisters, they sounded alike, they looked alike. And so, yeah, I think that's, like the older we get, like the more we become the oldest generation, right? And so anyway, all right, you guys, before I lose myself here, I'm gonna say good night, and I love you all. Thanks again for coming and just supporting my channel. I really do appreciate it. If you've been listening, thanks so much for listening. And if you're coming back and watching this on replay, thanks for that. I really do appreciate it. Take care, everyone, and be kind.